So I wanted to show you guys these elves I made for my office. They've gotten tons of compliments and I'm really proud on how they turned out. I think the best part honestly is that they can be flattened and stored, making them perfect for festive decor that's really easy to use year after year. Now let me show you how I made them so that you can craft your own. And you can find the link to the design in the description box below. After you've downloaded it, you can upload it to Cricut Design Space. So what you want to do here to keep everything in place is hit attach. It's going to be right here in this area. By hitting attach, you're basically telling the canvas or Cricut design Space to not move anything. It's going to cut it out exactly how you see it here. And the dashed lines are there. They are just behind this shape. Go ahead and click make it. And here you can see the dashed lines exactly where they're going to be, where they should be. The way you're going to want to peel off the material is by actually bending the mat. You want to be really careful in this part so you avoid, breaking the paper. Now, ideally, I would do this with a blue light grip mat, but for some reason, those are much more expensive. I find the packs of the green standard grip to be about half the price, and they also include usually 2 or 3 mats per pack, where the regular or light grip blue mats are more expensive, and they only have 1 per pack, which I don't really understand. But you can get these green mats a lot cheaper. You just gotta be a little bit more careful when taking the paper off the mat, because it does have a stronger grip than the light grip. These are all the parts and materials you need to make one elf. First thing we're going to do is fold the base piece on these dashed lines. So the arms are going to go down. And then the head is going to go back. Well, like the piece that holds the head, not the head itself. Let's go ahead and put some tape on it. Here you kind of want to align this outer angle of the sleeves to the outer angle of the arms. Have those meet and have the top lines aligned. So the hat is really simple. I will say that there's a little piece here that's going to indicate what side of the hat detail you're going to paste. So this would be a correct example. Now if you were to have this on the other side, you're gonna notice that the pieces don't really meet together as nicely. That's when you know that you have to flip it, and there you go. So we're gonna put some tape on the back side of this. And you can use glue or a glue stick as well. I just think that sticky tape is a lot cleaner for the first part and just a lot faster as well. You can also get these really small pieces for the corners. Also, with double-sided tape, if you were to make a mistake, you can just take it off a lot easier than with glue. Boom, there we go. Now what I like to do here is with a pencil, you're gonna mark the line, probably a little higher. You're going to mark this line, and on that area is where you can place tape, just to make sure that the tape isn't showing once you place the hat. Get some smaller pieces, put it on the edge. So our elf is almost done. We just need to place this piece so that the elf can hold its head up. To do that, we're gonna place it on its back. You're gonna grab this piece and fold here and fold here. It should be really easy since it's already cut in the design. You can also fold this part as well. You just want to be a little extra careful to really get that fold nice and straight. Perfect. When you have it like this, you want to put tape on this bottom side. And this bottom side, you want to place nice and perpendicular to the bottom. Try to keep it as perpendicular as possible. It helps to have a squared out or grid cutting mat for this. There we go. And now you're going to put some tape on this flap, on this tab. And you're going to hold the head at about 90 degrees. You should have something like this. So here, you're going to grab this piece and push it in, like so. Let me give you a side view. I'm going to push it in and then press it flat. Just like that. What this is going to do is going to be able to have your elf lie nice and flat. Now when you want it to stand up, you simply extend it and you press this tab in to have something like this. And that's going to hold his head up. And there you go. The elf is done. Now our lights. So you have two pieces for the lights. This first piece is going to be the one that interacts with the elf. So it would look something like this. Now that we have this piece, I'm going to paste it on this elf. Let's say this ruler is the edge of your shelf and your elf would be resting on top of it like that. So you can see this is the line that the elf is going to be resting on. You want that line to be the same as this one. So you're going to grab this piece and it should have a cut line here. You're going to fold it back and do the same on this end. And these are the pieces that are going to hold the cable or the lights or the ornaments on the shelf. So these should align right there with the elf. So what you're going to do here is grab another piece of tape. Really all you're going to use is tape. First you're going to align these to one straight line, and on that same line align the elf. Once you make sure that they're all on top of the same line, you can press it down. And there we go. Now for this piece, I'm going to show you guys how it would look with a different pattern. For example, a light bulb pattern. I think it really does change the design entirely. These could also be bright yellow or a neon paper cardstock. It could really be anything. Or a glitter cardstock as well. I think that would work really great. Now for the next elf I'm going to do the one that looks a little upset. When placing this on a shelf, you can use double-sided tape just here on this back part. However, it will be a little thin to really like get a good grip of like the shelf surface and the paper. So I prefer really to use this double-sided foam tape. It really does work a lot better because it's stronger and it just covers more surface area. But if you only have double-sided tape, that also does work